In this video today, I'm going to break down the 5 best freelancing websites to make money online. As someone who's earned over 6 figures as a freelance writer, I've tried out every single freelancing website out there, and today I'm going to share all of the best platforms since a lot has changed over the years. Now, when you're getting into and searching for the best freelancing websites, there's 3 main criteria that I look for in what separates the good from the bad. The main thing about a good freelancing website is the quality of opportunities on that platform. This allows you to evaluate the type and volume of job listings available, and it's going to allow you to prioritize platforms that consistently offer high-paying, relevant, and diverse freelancing opportunities suited for any type of experience. The second thing I look for on freelancing websites is the ease of use. How is the platform situated? How easy is it to use and set up and actually deliver your work on that platform? Is there some other types of good UI on there? The best platforms out there should provide a seamless experience for both freelancers and clients, making it easier to search, apply, and manage projects. Last but not least is the payment trustworthiness. Whether you're getting money in escrow or directly working with a freelancing client, you need to understand that the platform has to be trustworthy. In this, you want to consider the payment structure, fees, and overall security of the platform. Reliable sites should offer secure payment methods, transparent fees, and a track record of ensuring freelancers are compensated on time. Now, without further ado, let's dig into the 5 best freelancing platforms, and you're going to want to stick around to the end because most of these you probably haven't heard of yet, and you might find some really good high-paying freelancing opportunities on these platforms. One of the best and the biggest freelancing websites that's processed more than $4.4 billion of freelancing work just last year is Upwork.com. Upwork is one of the most established platforms in the freelance world. This site is a go-to for just about any type of freelancer, and they offer a variety of opportunities. Whether you're looking for quick one-off projects, ongoing gigs, or even full-time remote jobs, Upwork has something for every type of freelancer. So why is Upwork such a behemoth in the market? They essentially connect freelancers with clients around the globe, providing a wide range of job posts for every freelancing niche you can imagine. From blog writing to technical work to marketing, you'll find it all on Upwork. Now, Upwork uses a very unique freelance website bidding system, meaning that you can find a gig or job that you're open for, and you can bid against other freelancers to make yourself more competitive. Now, this allows you to make sure that you only bid the prices that you're comfortable with, and that way you're not stuck doing some job that you don't feel well compensated for. Now, whenever you bid for a project on Upwork, you have to use connects, which again, you get some free connects, but basically to use Upwork, you have to buy these connects every single month. You'll get a limited number, but most people use hundreds of them to apply for these jobs. For example, you might need to buy 100 connects, which will cost about $5 to $10. Upwork uses connects that are required to apply for these jobs. Basically, a connect costs about 15 cents per, and you usually need to be between 5 to 10 to apply for most gigs, but it's going to vary. This is a little bit of a frustrating part for some freelancers because they don't want to pay money to actually go ahead and find a job or a gig, but that's one of the things that separates Upwork from other platforms is they have such a high volume, and they've made a lot of changes to try to get rid of any of these jobs that aren't actually going to hire freelancers. So that way you aren't wasting your well-earned and well-used connects on gigs or people who aren't actually going to hire somebody. And the reason and way they're doing this is they're requiring companies and jobs to actually go ahead and pay each time they post. There's a little bit of changes happening now, but I think for the most part, it'll hopefully require everyone before they post to make sure that they're ready to hire an actual freelancer. So that way you're not wasting and throwing away those connects. Now, I've been on both sides of the tables as a freelancer and as somebody who hires hundreds of freelancers through Upwork. And the thing I like about the platform is it's very easy to find very individualized talent. So if you're looking for a certain developer or a certain type of copywriting, let's say, for example, a writer in the pharmaceutical space, you can find that exact person, but you can also figure out what type of work have they done. You can see their portfolio, their samples, their reviews, and how much money they've earned through the platform. So all of these are really good indicators that you're going to have a better hire than if you just looked at somebody's resume where they don't have all of these tangible and quantifiable details. The next thing I love about Upwork is there's a lot of security. So I can place my money in escrow, and let's say, for example, the person doesn't deliver the work. I know for sure that that money is going to be safe, meaning that Upwork won't pay it out, or I don't have to approve that milestone or delivery until the work is submitted. So this allows a lot of peace of mind, not only for the freelancer, but also for the companies using it. And it's a really great third-party system. So that way you don't run into these horror stories where you do work, you deliver it, and you don't get paid for it. And guys, if you learned something new there, you're gonna love this next part. I've partnered up with Amazon's Audible to give you a free copy of my #1 best-selling book, Global Career: How to Work Anywhere and Travel Forever. Global Career has been featured in prestigious publications like Forbes, CNBC, Entrepreneur Magazine, and even Lonely Planet. And with over 500 positive reviews, this book has helped hundreds of thousands earn from anywhere. To get your free copy and start a 30-day free trial of Audible, all you have to do is visit globalcareerbook.com/audio today, or just scan the QR code on the screen here. One of the best freelance websites out there that processed more than $1.2 billion worth of gigs last year is a platform called Fiverr.com. Fiverr got started by selling really cheap freelance gigs for $5 only. This is what helped them get super popular, but made it a little unattractive for the more established freelancers and higher time-intensive gigs. This is why slowly over time, Fiverr adjusted their pricing model to allow gigs that are much higher than $5. So now you can get on there and you can find anything still around the $5 range, all the way up to even $500. It's really going to vary on what type of skill set, what type of freelancer, and what type of country the person is located in, but you'll be able to find some really good talent on there. So you might be wondering, how does Fiverr actually work if I want to get on there and actually go ahead and start earning money? Well, I just created a Fiverr account and actually posted a gig today, and I'll walk you through the quick overview. As a freelancer, you essentially create gigs that describe what specific service you offer. It could be writing a 1,000-word blog post, designing 3 different types of logos, or a 1-hour consulting call. When a client searches any of these terms, they'll see your gig listing and they can directly place an order. There's no real back and forth negotiation. You just set the prices and deliver quality work. So you might be wondering, what's the catch of Fiverr? And what's the catch of other platforms like Upwork? Well, the fee structure is going to be a little bit different. And I didn't mention it earlier, but Upwork charges about 10%. But on Fiverr, it's about 20%, so almost double. There's a few other catches, and again, they're going to be around the same because on Upwork, it might seem like 10% is lower, but you're also going to be paying to apply for gigs, where on Fiverr, they're just coming to you placing an order. So again, it probably works out to be about the same, but both of the platforms are very different. The biggest difference between Fiverr and Upwork is the wage structure. Fiverr is usually for people that have one very specific type of gig. Now, the most stuff that I order on there is, for example, this YouTube thumbnail. I'm able to go on there, order a YouTube thumbnail for, let's say, 10 to 15 bucks per thumbnail, and they offer unlimited revisions. So I can get it just the way I want. And I've been able to test out 5 or 10 of these people, and I found one person that I really enjoy. And this is essentially my experience with Fiverr, where on Upwork, I'm usually looking for longer term or very specific roles like developers, writers, anything that needs a little bit more of an ongoing process. So for example, on Upwork, I usually hire people for longer term contracts or roles where I need something done quickly and very specifically. So the biggest thing that I would say is go to Upwork if you want to interview and have more of an interview process. Go to Fiverr if you need something quickly and you need it very fast. One of the largest freelancing websites out there that you maybe have never heard of is freelancer.com. With over 60 million registered users, freelancer.com is one of the best places for international freelancers from anywhere in the world. It's an excellent place to get started. So freelancer.com operates a similar bidding system to Upwork, but the pool of projects is still pretty massive, just like Upwork. They offer anything from technical writing to video editing and just about any type of freelancing job out there. You can also join contests where the client posts their requirements, and multiple freelancers can submit their work. And if your submission wins, you get paid. It's a great way to showcase your skills without the pressure of traditional bidding. Again, freelancer.com is probably the most similar to the way structured on Upwork, and there's going to be pros and cons to each. But overall, I think Upwork is going to be a better platform to start off on. So the biggest difference I've seen between Upwork and freelancer.com is the quality and quantity of people buying and hiring freelancers. Where any type of marketplace where you have two sides, you're trying to get a 50-50 even sort of platform. Where Upwork, I think, has figured this out because they have small businesses and they have large Fortune 500 businesses. But with freelancer.com, it does seem to be shifting where there are way more freelancers and not as many people hiring. So where Upwork might be 50-50, freelancer.com might fluctuate between 70 to 80% of freelancers, but only 20 to 30% of people actually looking to hire those freelancers. So with that in mind, it becomes a lot more competitive, a little bit of a race to the bottom, and a little bit harder for both ends of the spectrum. Now, one of the best freelancing websites out there that has essentially kind of combined what Upwork and Fiverr does is called People Per Hour. People Per Hour has essentially taken some of the best parts of Fiverr and some of the best parts of Upwork and combined them together. People Per Hour is ideal if you're looking for long-term paid projects or just one-off sort of gigs under one roof. This platform is designed for freelancers who want to work on more substantial projects, build ongoing relationships, and even create small-scale agencies. What makes People Per Hour stand out is its unique focus on connecting clients with experienced freelancers through a sophisticated vetting process, ensuring a higher quality opportunities for serious professionals. So you might be wondering, how does People Per Hour work? And one of the biggest limitations I saw when using this platform is I was trying to charge, $4,000 or $5,000 for certain big packages. But on People Per Hour, I think they have a cap of about $1,000 per package. So anything above that isn't going to be allowed on their platform, which seems kind of strange, but I think that's why they've structured it a little bit differently. The way People Per Hour works is they have hourlies, which are prepackaged services with a set price, but there's also other ways where you can figure out, you can set a rate and you can actually have people bid on that or apply to that hourly rate or that application process. So it's very similar to Upwork, but it also has the Fiverr sort of gig aspect. Again, People Per Hour is good, but I wouldn't say it's better than Fiverr or Upwork. I just think it does kind of both, but it doesn't do either of those things better than Upwork or Fiverr. So again, it's kind of this mismatch where it's still a great platform, but I would say again, from both sides, probably best to stick with Fiverr or Upwork. The next best website specifically for designers is called 99 Designs. 99 Designs is the premier platform to showcase your skills and land high-paying gigs. Unlike other freelancing sites, 99 Designs focus exclusively on design work. Everything from logos to business cards, the full website design and branding. And what makes 99 Designs unique is its content-based approach, allowing multiple designers to submit their concepts with their client choosing the one they like the best. So you might be wondering, how does this contest stuff kind of work for freelancers? Again, this was not something that I was ever interested in, but a ton of people love this sort of style because they can submit to multiple contests and win big prizes. It kind of gamifies the whole sort of situation, which is pretty cool. So as a freelancer, you can either participate in design contests or work directly with clients on a one-to-one project basis. In a contest, clients post their requirements and designers compete by submitting their best work. This can be a great way to demonstrate your creativity and build your portfolio. Once you build up a strong reputation, you can be invited to higher tier projects and even work directly with clients who are willing to pay a premium for your services. So if you're a designer, this is the best platform for you. You can find really well-paid design work, and you can also join their contests to sort of build up your portfolio. So overall, and in conclusion, I would suggest trying to pick one platform, master that platform, and go ahead and figure that out before you go ahead and try to do all 5 of these. Again, Upwork is probably the best overall marketplace where it's going to have the most money available for people to find as a freelancer. And Fiverr is going to be that second best option if you have a very specific gig that you want to offer to the marketplace. Now, with that in mind, if you're looking at getting involved and making money with freelancing, I'm going to leave a link to a free training below where I can show you how to use AI tools to actually become a better high paid freelancer in just a 1 hour training module. So this is a free training module where you can access for free today, and it'll teach you everything you need to know to start landing your first high paid gigs.